Alright, third time's the charm. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Yume 2kki. Episode 121, I believe, is the holy 102, that's not the same number as I read out. I mean, I should remember what number we played last time. Of course I should, because it's not been that long, right? What do you mean it's been a month? Oops. It's been over a month, actually. Unacceptable, unacceptable. I'm surprised you guys are not revolting in the streets, or at the very least revolting in the privacy of your own home. The luxury, of course, of modern life. You can be revolting wherever you want. So, what are we going to do? Well, if you've been tuning into my streams recently, you may be aware that RNG hasn't exactly been smiling on me. But we're going to try and trigger something which is going to be quite a new experience to me. Because I've never actually done it. Which does rely a little bit on RNG, but thankfully, unlike the Uboa debacle of earlier in the week, I should say, the Yume 2kki stream, this at least should hopefully happen within a reasonable space of time. Of course, I say this somewhat naively, and perhaps also tempting fate a bit, because... Do you need to go back in? I can't remember. We might do that. Yeah, I might be tempting fate a little bit by saying things like, yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Definitely going to happen. I don't think you need to go back in. That'd be funny if you do. We might just do that just for my own fucking sanity's sake. So you might wonder, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we just going to sleep and going in and out of the fucking balcony? Is that what this channel's descended into? Just going backwards and forwards and just doing the most random shit? No. There's method to our madness. As there often is. There's usually a lot of madness and not enough method. This is usually why it becomes a bit of a farce. I believe this has a 1 in 5 chance of happening. What I want to happen. I mean, I'm just doing this as a troll. Lol, it's a social experiment, bro. Social experimentation. Just going in and out of this bloody balcony. I also want to see how my luck is. This is actually how I warm up before I hit the casinos. You know, I test and just see how lucky I am with the RNG by playing a bit of. There we go. There we go. It would happen eventually. So here we are. We are in what looks like a somewhat different version of Urotsuki's room. Nothing seems to work. You can walk on this tile, which I can't imagine is intentional. It looks a bit strange. For some reason, there's a thing that looks a bit like an L in the top left there. I don't know what that is. We can't leave. The bed is occupied. We can't snuggle. That'd be nice. Could go a wee snuggle. Yeah, the console still has that uninterested expression on it. And there's a chair. Isn't that interesting? No music. So now, I believe there's not a lot we can do in here other than just watch the 24/7 all Urotsuki live stream on YouTube, which is, you know, it's good if you're that into Yume 2kki. You know, you just want to check in on what Urotsuki's doing. And what's Urotsuki doing? Well, she's watching the stream as well. It's all a bit meta. Can't help but notice how the carpet on her floor looks a bit like the moon. Just an observation. Don't know if that's intentional or not. There's a weird sort of line here. I don't know what this is about. It's like a trap. A secret basement room in Urotsuki's room. So yeah, we've proceeded from one repetitive task onto another. Jesus, that was a lot of white noise. Things are a bit shaky in Urotsuki's mind, I guess. It's very interesting. They're using a lot of curious. What happened there? That's weird. We like vanished for a second. Yeah, she is. She's vanishing. It's curious. Isn't that nice? Can we leave the screen? Nope. Those are some nipples I know all too well. I've been around those nipples quite a few times, if you know what I mean. No. No. Well, before we do that, actually, I don't know why that happened. Maybe we should see if we can... We can actually use our effects for a change. Because some of these new worlds... Well, this isn't new, actually. I'll say that. This has been in the game for quite some time. But some of these newer worlds, they don't fucking let you do shit. I wonder where the bomb would take us, out of interest. We're not going to do that. I don't really want to do more fucking random stuff. Yeah, not interested. Beautiful music. Can we go in here? I guess we can. Very ominous atmosphere, I've got to say. Can we perhaps use a different effect? I'd like to move at a rate slightly faster than that. Down the stairs. Don't motorcycle down the stairs. Unsafe at any speed. Not unless you're a trained circus professional. And you're on a tiny little motorbike, you know, one that would be more fitting for a squirrel. Well, isn't this a callback to the past? Who remembers my fateful journey to the train station all those many moons ago? I do. Not so big on the traffic cones, though, must be said. The thing is about triggering this, though, it's the kind of thing that, unless somebody pointed it out to you, I guess you're quite unlikely to do it naturally. We were talking on the stream about the Uboa event, and like how people would naturally kind of come across that, and if that's even possible. I guess it would happen randomly to one lucky camper. There's no music down here. It's very quiet. That lamppost looks very strange. It's like it's sticking out of the wall. I'm just going to quickly go back and look at these benches. I've got a thing for benches, you know. Bench in the kench. I don't even know what that means. I think that's something that Discord likes to say. Discord likes to say a lot of things, and I don't understand a lot of it. I'm not as plugged into internet computer games and the culture surrounding it to be able to truly appreciate the really funny things that Discord says. I can only assume they're really funny to people who are in the know. These benches don't really seem to do anything. Can we get our glasses out just quickly? Open up your glasses case and whack those bad boys on your face. Uro. Mind if I call you Uro? I mean, we've known each other for quite some time. Maybe it's time we had nicknames for each other. Everyone else seems to have a nickname for me. I could call you Uro, surname of Tsuki. Uro Tsuki. I don't know where we're going exactly. Oh, look at that traffic cone. Does that mean we can't go that way? Fuck you, traffic cone. Fuck you. Nice if there's some music here. It's a bit on the quiet side. Oh god, look at all these fucking things. Jesus. It does look very similar to that other area. Are we gonna have to navigate through a maze of traffic cones? What's in here? Well then. An old feller. Hey old feller. Come back feller. Let's just have a wee seat. It's a nice car you got here. This is a surprisingly ominous little room for this game. Probably one of the most ominous ones I think we've been in, and certainly in my recent memory. Did you turn the light on? No. What would you like, boy? A boy? Hey boy? Nope, not that. Cue me accidentally equipping the bomb effect. Nah. Nah. Not interested. Let's give him a boot. Yeah, kick you. Kicks in the fucking knees. I'm the police. I'm asking you to move on now as an instruction. Oh look, I'm an adult. You could talk to me like a professional trained car spooky lurker man. Is that a profession? Did you list that on your census as a profession? No, let's not even play around with that before something stupid happens. We can indeed go in there. Can we leave? I want to quickly check something first. I have no idea what the correct path to take here is, but I want to see what's here. In fact, do you know what? Let's try something. Let's try something, right, guys. This is using. Oh, fuck you. There you go. Fucking. Shut up. You don't know jack shit, do you? Oh, it's just another traffic cone. Did we go all the way to the left? I don't think we did go all the way to the left. I'm just weary that we've already seen that this seems to have a motif of no going back on yourself. Ain't no turning back. So I feel like we might as well explore as much of this awesome train line as we can. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it, my fucking old nemesis, the bloody traffic cones. The traffic cones of Tipperary are here to ruin everyone's fucking Sunday. There's a door up there. Is that where we came in? I think it was, you know. Great. Okay, great. Well, let's just proceed on. Let's just pretend we didn't just waste our time there looking at some traffic cones. We could collect some traffic cones. That would be something at least. We could put them on the heads of the famous Yume. What's this thing? Looks familiar. I'm sure we've seen something that looks like that before. Oh, there is more. Look at this. Well, I'm a bit disoriented now, I've got to say. Why would you put traffic cones on a train line? I don't think trains respect traffic cones in the same way that, you know, like a pedestrian or a car would. Oh, fucking Christ. Christ. You know, because like a pedestrian would know, right? Traffic cones mean get on your fucking bike. Way back the other way, mate. Cars probably know that as well, but a train? I mean, a train just drives down the tracks, doesn't it? It just goes. It doesn't give a shit about anything. It doesn't give a shit about cones. If it wants to go to the other side of the cones, the train is gonna win the argument out of the things. So these cones just here for decorative purposes. They're not actually here to indicate like this is under development. It almost looks like you can get through these, but I don't think you can. Which is a massive fucking cock tease, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, why not do that? Why not do that? I heard once about being able to kill some traffic cones. Some problematic traffic cones, but apparently it would not be these traffic cones. I want to go over there. Looks like good fun. Let's go and talk to the spooky man. Let's kill him. Yeah, come on. We're gonna chainsaw something today. Uh-oh. Oh, he did vanish. How vanished is he? Oh, he's dead. We deaded him. Good. Good. I'm sure he's pleased with our work. This is a space train. I don't actually want to sit down, but okay. I'm getting in your personal space, Mrs. Long Lady. Wouldn't you know it? That's the second time this week I'll be stuck on a train. We can't sit on the ghostly lady. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to sit down. That thing on the top there looks a little bit... Fucking hell. It looks a little bit like an enemy, like Binding of Isaac or something. I can only sort of approximately say that because I'll openly confess I've never played it. Do people even play that anymore? Is that a thing? Is that a thing people do? Oh, come on. I know that being an adult is scary and everything, but you don't need to fucking cry every goddamn time you sit on the floor. Jesus, that gave me a fright. I suppose you kind of do. It's your thing, innit? That is your thing. No, let's not do that. That sounds like a bad idea. Ugh. Fucking noise. Has anything changed? Well, the dude's back. That's interesting. Let's sit down for a while. Gives me a chance to catch up with you, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls. Quite enjoyed that fan game bingo last week. That was a good one. It was a good one. People seem to be quite... that game that we played, the one that was really sort of troll. It was like a Doom equivalent of... a fan game equivalent of Mock and Doom. That was probably the most memorable moment of it. I think that game was just hilarious in a lot of ways. Do we need to get our chainsaw out perhaps and get chopping? It's an audible pop when the music loops. Although I don't know if that's my headset. My headset has it's a Kingston headset, which I got one before, and I had to apply a driver update to it. Otherwise, it had this nasty pop crackling sound. And then after a while, it also just kind of broke. And I got it replaced under warranty. But the one that they sent me under warranty, it doesn't let me install the driver. So I can't fix the popping issue. Not all that seems to be happening. Well, oh look at that. We leave a trail of Smarties. This is some serious visual clutter on the screen. Look at that, she's all shaded. This is of course your neon world. God, do you know what this reminds me of? There's a first-person shooter that was on the Sega Mega Drive or the Sega Genesis if you're an American. And you play it through this tiny little sort of letterbox. That's the only way you can kind of interact with the game. It's a bit like this. It greatly reduces the amount you can see, and I imagine that's probably because the Mega Drive couldn't render the whole thing in its beautiful full screenedness. Also, they had a lot of HUD items. This is in the early days, you know, when people didn't know how to lay out game user interfaces and things, so they ended up just making a complete farce of it. Nice sound. But yeah, that's what that's like. That's the way we came in, isn't it? I think it is, anyway. It makes this hair really disorienting. I'm trying to actually... I can see what's going on. The onslaught. So this whole little arm of the dream world is quite interesting because essentially it's not accessible through, I guess, what you could consider normal play. You have to trigger a specific series of events. Like, no matter how much you run around in the Nexus and the other worlds, you can't get here. The only way you can get here is as I've illustrated using that thing on the balcony, where you get the mirror room. I don't know what that means about the content. I suppose it possibly is just like a little special area Free to chill out. Free to run around. Listen to the beautiful sounds. At least there's music. I mean, nice. Seahorses. I mean, the music's... It's not exactly a Beatport top 100 material, but it's not bad. We have listened to considerably worse. Aha! Doorway. Inside. I suddenly feel the need to go to the bathroom. What's that about? Who's this? Oh, look at that! It's that painting of the... I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Sometimes I think that my humour's just too crude. It's the one that's in the art gallery. That's nice, isn't it? Hi. I had to hold it down before. Oh, look, it's like a creature. You can't see that in the painting. It's got legs. Or at least I don't think you can see that in the one that's in the art gallery. Apologies if you feel the need to dash to the bathroom. I mean, I'll wait. We could just wait. I mean, I might do it as well. Oh shit, I can't. I'm doing a fucking recording. Bollocks. Who's in charge of that? Okay. What are we gonna call this thing? Horse... Cock... Delorlorn. Hammerhead horse. Hammerhead horse. Okay, good. Do you have anything else of interest to do? Perhaps a cursory inspection with our glasses would assist. Why have you gone like pure... Oh, I see. It's a bit buggy. When you change into the effect, it kind of... Yeah! Swimming! No, I don't want to do that actually. What the fuck's going on? Why is it so dark in here all of a sudden? What? Did I trigger something? Is that supposed to be happening? It's because we got the bug effect out. What you got against bugs, eh? What you got against Bubsy? There's a thing. It looks like there's a thing here, right on the floor. I can't make out what it is though. Oh, I guess it's just naturally pulsing. A naturally pulsing creature. Oh, come on, Uro. Come on, Uro. Stop being a... Stop that. Come on. Fucking behave. Okay. I don't think it's got shit for us. No. Nope. Nope. Tiny feet. No? Is there anything hiding in the top right hand corner? Like a funny face or something, or just a smiley. Nope. Nope, we got nada. This character here looks a little bit like it could be Sabitsuki. We got anything else to look at? Nope. Guess not. Alright. Good. Get up that ladder, young lady. Get up there and fix that roof. That was a gradual fade out, wasn't it? Can you get my... I want my bike back, eh? How about that? How about you leave me in the condition that I started in? Oh, look, a massive clock. Clock. I said clock. I know what clocks love. Clocks love telephones. They are natural friends they join together. When you leave the room, all the clocks and all the telephones start getting it on. That is a sound and a half. These fish don't move. There are fish that move, but these ones do not have that ability. They've not unlocked it yet. Oh, what is this thing? A fish. Not really a lot else to say about it, just a fish in it. Well, you know. We've been to the neon pond, the neon wetlands. So this road should be called the neon wetlands. We have come and we have looked at the time. Good golly, we have looked at the time. I don't know what that thing is. Looks like an hourglass. Let's just check. Is this the way we came in? Different creatures. Okay, well let's not do that just yet. Let's see if there's anything else here and then we can play with the other creatures. So, what your mother used to tell you when you were younger, of course. Go out and play with the creatures. Stop getting under my feet. Stop picking your nose. What's this? It's I don't even know. It's a thing. It's just a big thing. This seems like the natural world for the rainbow effect. In a lot of ways. Not the wolf effect. That's never the right effect for the job. Never ever. We may as well. It won't be the first time that this effect, for no discernible reason, has had a significant effect in the game. Which makes a lot of sense. God, my nose is starting to really do my nutting. Stupid nose. Cut my nose off to spite my nose. I've only just recovered from being deathly ill, and yet somehow I seem to be back on it again. My gut feeling is there's possibly not a lot else to do here. There's looks like a trident. Be a good effect, wouldn't it? Trident. As in the nuclear. Oh, a car! Yeah, come on, let's drive it. Oh. Ah, look at this. What's this? Can we go in that? Give me a clue, game. Is this a thing that we can go in? It looks kind of like a thing we can go in. That might just be a trick of the old eyeballs. Huh. I guess not. Maybe it's boys only. Boyzone. It's Boyzone. Guess not. Oh well. Feeling a little bit like we've kind of seen and done it now. That's just something neat hiding. I feel like we've covered a lot of ground in here. It's nice enough though. I mean, I like this world. It's tranquil. I'm not sure it quite connects with the other place, with the fucking the spooky man. But that's fine. Bit of a disconnect. It's not the first time we've had a disconnect like that in this game, is it? The other area, which is kind of like this. Hello. It's a bit like that. Oh look! It's a giant monster! Nice. Okay, well... What is that? It's all these weird neon things. Looks like a top of a tower. Top of a tower which fell in here. Look! Monster head. We are fine. That's what's making me a little bit concerned that there is perhaps something interesting in here to find as yet. Because we're coming across unusual neon things. arbitrarily. Arbitrarily? Arbitrarily? So you never know, there could be some very interesting little nugget hidden in here, but that's often the way with these, you know, Yume 2kki style games. Hide interesting thing amongst all the monotony. Specifically so that I don't have the patience to go and try and find it. It doesn't actually seem like it's that big a world though. That's what makes me think that there's probably... It's probably time to catch our train. You know, say our goodbyes. Catch our train, we know. It is getting late. It's getting late. Let's see what these guys are doing. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Do you guys have any attributes that I can inspect? Maybe like wolves? No. What about telephones? Nope. What about bugs? Invisibility? Nope. Somebody left their bag. Or you guys just happen to leave your luggage in the same places. Those other passengers. You should probably contact the authorities. It could be a suspicious package. Although you fellas look suspicious enough. I definitely would not be sitting here if this were a real train journey. I'd be hiding in the corner. That's true for most of my train journeys though. Dealing with real people, fucking will I not, I'll just go and sit somewhere else, thanks. Oh, that looks strange. I've never tried that before. God, that looks so bizarre. It looks like she's hiked her skirt up and there's a particular little pixel there. I'm not gonna draw too much attention to it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I can't go a single recording these days without something questionable happening. Fuck's sake, I thought you were a safe haven here, Urotsuki. You've let me down. Your explicit nature. Okay. 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 Okay, I think we're probably done actually. In fact, I think we are done. Let's just do the thing. We're already about half an hour, I think. Huh? Sleeping on the balcony? Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, good. No, of course you wouldn't get a wallpaper for that. Of course you fucking wouldn't get a wallpaper. Don't be ridiculous. Wallpapers? Fuck wallpapers. This has been, what did I say, it was 121. The 121st episode of Let's Play Yume 2kki. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.